So my passion is fitness, but I would say overall fitness, not just the aesthetic side of it. It's the explosive stuff, the swimming, all of it kind of combined. That would be my passion. I love that I can relate to people and help them achieve like similar things to how I kind of did. Like I started out very amateur, very beginner in both, I guess, as a coach and as an athlete. And then when I can do that for people and bring them through the similar journey that I did, I think that's what really makes me enjoy it.
My passion is hockey, and I've been playing that since I was about 3 years old, and ever since then I've loved it, and I've been making my way up the ranks, and I'm currently playing for New South Wales for under 21s. When I play hockey, I feel better about myself, and I find when I get really stressed, even though I don't want to and I never think that it's going to be good for me, I always come back a lot more relieved than anything. It's just so much fun. I just enjoy it with all my friends, and even though sometimes you might not win, it's just being around a bunch of good quality people.
My passion is gymnastics and gymnastics coaching. I started when I was in about year 2, and so I've been doing gymnastics pretty much since then, but I started coaching when I was 14. It is quite challenging learning how to be disciplined and learn how to do all these things with your body. It takes a lot of courage and strength. And then it's also sometimes a struggle coaching, just because these kids put their faith in you and sometimes they hurt themselves or things go wrong, and then you have to figure out how to do the best for them.
Go. I started horse riding when I was 2. But obviously that was just me sitting on horses and just getting used to being around the big animals that they are. But I started lessons when I was 4 at Otford Farm, just around the corner in the Illawarra. And my favourite pony that I used to do horse lessons on was called Mickey Mouse, and he was my favourite. But yeah, he was the reason why I got into actual lessons. I love the way it makes me feel. It's a form of exercise in a way that allows you to bond with your animal. It's just it's another feeling. It's indescribable, honestly. It just, as soon as I get on my horse, it's instant calm, and it's just me and her doing our thing. And I think, yeah, the most rewarding part is the relationship between me and my horse, honestly.
So my passion is scuba diving, and I dabble a little bit in free diving since I was 12. My dad's a dive master, so he was kind of my entryway into the field of diving. It's definitely a sense of euphoria when you're underwater. You're just floating through the water really, and the weight is taken off your feet, and it's an incredible feeling. It's almost like you get to experience something that very little people get to experience.
As we were growing up, you always kind of got told that boys are faster than you, boys were stronger than you, boys are fitter than you, they're always going to be better. Definitely think that women are as capable as men to play hockey. We might not be as strong, we might not be as fast, but I definitely think that what comes into the game and plays a lot in it is the strategy, is the thought process behind everything that you're doing. I find that women are a lot more level-headed, and playing in both the men's and women's comp has shown me that.
I think female empowerment is really important, and having a passion or a hobby to base that off as a foundation really drives that and enables that empowerment. Personally, I've experienced a lot of sports being male dominated, and I've been in situations where I've been diving in groups where the majority of the group was male, and I think having the courage in that situation definitely encourages other women to be courageous in that type of situation, and hopefully before we know it there'll be just as many females in sport and doing their hobbies as there are males.
I think it's important, you know, for anyone to have something that they love and something that they do with their time. I think if you're not spending your life doing things that you love, what are you doing? Are you living just for the sake of it, or are you living to enjoy your life? I mean, you really only get one life. It's important to spend it well and do things that you love. And especially for women as well, it's important to, you know, stop thinking about what everyone else wants you to do, which does happen with young girls especially, and just do what makes you happy.
Call the ambulance.